The Funk Firm. Get. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Eden Audio YouTube channel. As if you know by now, my name's Adam and I hope I find you all well this morning. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you just tuned in to a recent upload that I've made, you would have noticed that I've just received a new turntable from the Funk Firm. And the turntable is called Get, that's G-E-T-T. Now the Funk Firm are a new brand to me. I've never heard any of their products before, so a little disclaimer. They in no way have asked me to make a little presentation of this turntable. This channel is not sponsored by anybody. There is no advertising on this channel whatsoever. The opinions on this channel are my own. Nobody pays me to say anything. I'm not a guru. Nothing is written in stone. It's just my personal opinion of what I find sounds good, what I don't like so much, and what I really do enjoy listening to. It's as simple as that, really. As I say, it's nothing to be taken seriously. It's just my personal opinion. You can either agree with it or you can disagree with it. But let's get back to the turntable. This turntable is the entry-level product from the company. At just £607, I find it to be very keenly priced. And the reason that I find it to be so keenly priced is because of just how good it sounds. Its sonics are really quite remarkable for the price. I've compared it to the Edwards Audio that I've got here. It's a modified Edwards Audio and it in itself is a remarkable value for money turntable. The entry level Regas, the Edwards Audio, offer exceptional sound quality for the price. But here's the problem. The Funk Firm doesn't cost that much more. And in my opinion, I think it sounds far superior. And I'm going to play you a track this morning where you can have a little listen to it and you can judge for yourself whether or not you think it's a good sounding turntable. Just £607. When you listen to it, you think you're listening to something far more expensive. Really, honestly, you feel you are listening to something that's probably over £1,000. It is that good. Now, those of us that follow audio forums, you poor souls, you would have noticed that one of the great debates is which sounds better, CD and digital music or analog and turntables. Well, I'm going to give you my brief opinion. I find that very budget turntables, a CD player will sound better. But as you move up the scale and you hit something, say the Get from the Funk Firm, then my opinion changes completely, because once you get to this kind of level of sound from a turntable, it sounds to me far, far, far more enjoyable than listening to CD. But why do I say that? Because to my ears, I'm not talking about measurements here or which one is technically better. I don't care. I want something that I enjoy listening to. Now, people buy gear based on how it measures. I'm not that way inclined, unfortunately. I buy stuff, or I enjoy listening to stuff that I think sounds good, that I can relax and enjoy my favourite music collection to. That's how I judge equipment. Music that I like listening to. And this turntable, to me, sounds far superior to probably 90% of CD or DAC reproduction that I've heard. It sounds far more organic, engaging. The treble is far more extended. The sound comes out the loudspeakers in a more holographic way. I like that. I like music. When I listen to music, I like the music to come out of the loudspeakers to make it sound like the artists are there in front of me. A holographic type of soundstage. It's got warmth. The bass to me sounds more correct. Everything sounds more correct of how a musical performance sounds. CD to me sounds, I don't know, more digital. If that's the expression. You don't connect so much with a digital source as what you do with vinyl. There's just something magical about the vinyl sound, and that is what you get here with the Funk Firm's Get. As I say, it's an entry-level turntable, very keenly priced. It's To be honest, it's a little bit more fussy to set up than a Regas. A Regas, you just take it out of the box, you plug it in, put your cartridge on. It's already got a cartridge on, you just plonk it on your record, and away you go, and you start enjoying it. With a Funk Firm, when you buy it, you do have to spend half an hour setting it up. But it's not that difficult, honestly. It really is quite straightforward for people that have had a turntable before. It will come as no challenge to them. It's just half an hour to 40 minutes work setting it up, and you are rewarded at the end of it by how good it sounds. Honestly, I love the sound of Regas entry-level turntables, the Edwards audio turntables. They're tremendous value for money, but the Funk Firm seriously is in a different class. It is a joy to listen to, and I'm going to demonstrate that to you this morning the best I can by playing some fantastic music for you. It's from Blancmange. I don't know if you remember them. They're sort of a pop synth band from the 80s, and this is a cover track they did of ABBA, The Day Before You Came. This is their interpretation of that fantastic track. Sit back, everybody, chill out and enjoy the Funk Firm and Get.
Today, because I always do. My train, I'm certain, left the station just when it was due. I must have read the morning paper going into town, and having gotten through the editorial, no doubt I must have frowned. I must have made my desk around the 9:15, with letters to be read and heaps of papers waiting to be signed. I must have gone to lunch at 12:30 or so, the usual place, the usual bunch. And still on top of this, I'm pretty sure it must have rained day before you came. I must have lit my 7th cigarette at 2:30, and at the time I never even noticed I was blue. I must have kept on dragging through the business of the day, without really knowing anything. I hid a part of me away. At 5 I must have left. There's no exception to the rule. A matter of routine, I've done it ever since I finished school. The train back home again. Undoubtedly I must have read the evening paper then. Oh yes, I'm sure my life was well within its usual frame the day before you came. I must have opened my front door at 8 o'clock or so, along the way to buy some Chinese food to go. I'm sure I had my dinner watching something on TV. There's not, I think, a single episode of Dallas that I didn't see. I must have gone to bed around the 10:15. I need a lot of sleep, so I like to fame, but I have no sense of living without aim. The day before you came, and turning out the lights, I must have yawned and cuddled up for yet another night. And rattling on the roof, I must have heard the sound of rain. The day before you came. Day before you came.